venue. You guys are going to enjoy him. Start clapping right now for Nick Lucid.
Keep going for you, y'all.
Yeah.
Keep going. Thanks for making it out tonight. To answer this question, did have a wonderful 2024 because I got married this year. Wow. You know, this is the divorce crowd. That's right. Yeah, no, marriage is cool. Until I found out my wife is batshit crazy. Happened right away. Yeah, so I feel you. Yeah, see, I get it. Yeah, I say that because she gets mad about stuff that just doesn't matter. You know? Like, as soon as we got married, just every little thing starts pissing her off. You know, like, I've always been a really big fan of street tacos. You know, street tacos. Always enjoyed those. The second we get married, she starts freaking out. Like, I can't do that anymore, you know? I should mention, street tacos is what I call Mexican prostitutes. But I don't see what the big deal is, man. Wedding was really cool. Honeymoon was cool. We honeymooned in Ireland. Any Irish here tonight? No. Forgot how to grow potatoes again. All right. Yeah, Ireland was really cool, man. It was beautiful. I was really excited for that traditional Irish pub experience. You know, it's what you always hear about. So we get there, I'm all excited. We go to the bar, I sit down, you know, can't wait to get my order. And bartender comes up, hey man, what can I get you? I said, can I get an Irish car bomb? Yeah, so it turns out the Irish don't really appreciate that we named some booze after domestic terrorism. And, you know, it didn't really click until the bartender was like, fuck you, man. What if I went to New York and I ordered a drink called the Bin Laden? How would you feel about that? And I was like, damn, you got a point. But I did think it was a little funny. Like, could you imagine if you went to the bar and you said, excuse me, can I get two Al-Qaeda bombs? And the bartender hands you a Manhattan and a shot of Fireball. Too soon for 9/11 jokes? I get it. It just happened. It's fine. I'll give you some time.
I'll take a Manhattan and a shot of Fireball.
Yeah, no, it was better when you said it. I should get royalties off that. If you get one, I get like $1 off that. That would probably, I don't even know what's in Manhattan. That would probably taste like shit. I have no idea. Yeah, so what else is going on? Guys, it's an older crowd in the back. Tell me if you agree with this. Oh, this show's going to bomb no matter what. All right. I've been hearing from people older than myself that everyone is lazy these days. Do the beautiful people in the back agree with this? Yeah? Says the guy that doesn't work anymore. Just kidding. I've been hearing that a lot. Everyone's lazy these days. No one wants to work for anything anymore. And I agree with it, to be honest. I do agree with it. But I don't think it's a problem in America. Okay? I think this is a problem globally. I think this is everywhere. Like, I think terrorists have gotten really lazy these days, guys. Because back in the day, they used to have to work for it a little bit, you know? One of the Mohammeds would have to go to flight school and get their pilot's license or something. And now, I feel like they just take credit for the shit they see in the news. You know, I feel like they don't even terrorize anymore. Like, when that bridge collapsed in Baltimore, you guys remember that? ISIS took credit for that. No shit. They, like, I don't know who their publicist is, but they were like, that was us. We did that. And I think that's bullshit that they can just take credit for random news headlines. So if they're going to do that, I'm also going to do that. So I would like to share a few news headlines with you guys that I'm going to take credit for. All right? Here's my first one. Meth addict assaults a couple after they compare his drug addiction to a runner's high. Yeah, so that was me, guys. I'm a meth addict. If you couldn't tell, fuck that couple, man. I beat their ass. Because here's the thing. I've never tried meth, but I've tried running. And meth has got to be way more fucking fun than running, all right? That's fucking bullshit, all right? If a runner's high was a real thing, there would be no obesity. There'd be fucking Nike stores on every corner like Starbucks. If you use the phrase runner's high to me, that tells me that you've just never done good drugs before. Right? That's what that tells me. And I know a thing about good drugs. All right, I'm very pro drug use, big fan of drug use. I did a lot of drugs while I was in college, but it just got too expensive, so I had to find cheaper ways to start getting fucked up. So I started to just like hold it by sneezes, get real lightheaded? Anybody else? Just me and the lady in the back? All right, second news story for you. Florida man, it's always Florida with the weird shit, isn't it? That's where the good drugs are. Florida man is fired and arrested after defecating on his boss's car. Yeah, that was me too, guys. I'm gonna take credit for that. Here's the thing, you know how angry you've got to be with your job to get to that point where the solution is to just take a shit on your boss's car? When you get to that point, that's got to be such a liberating feeling. So I'm taking credit for this one for sure. The only weird thing about this news story is it says the guy was self-employed. Good drugs, man, I'm telling you. I think this last one is also technically a Florida man news story, but you let me know. 45-year-old man leads Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Super Bowl victory and wins MVP. So I'm Tom Brady, guys. Here's the thing. I'm going to take credit for that, too. That was me. I'm Tom Brady. That can happen, right? There's been crazier news stories. I can pull it off, man. You know? You guys remember the whole Michael Sam thing? Does anybody remember that? All right, so Michael Sam was the first openly gay football player to get drafted in the NFL. And when it happened, every sports TV show for like a month, all they would talk about is how gay Michael Sam was, nonstop. And I really got tired of it, man. Not because he's gay, like I don't care about that, just because it's not sports, you know? Like if that's all you're gonna talk about on SportsCenter, then you gotta pretend that being gay is a sport, all right? And if you're gonna do that, I need some gay statistics to back that claim up. Show me like the career number of assholes this dude's blown out. Or like, I don't know, average hand job, stroke, lengths or something, you know. I need some kind of stats. You know what would be great? Is one of those really like obscurely specific stats you see during like the baseball playoffs, you know? Number of left-handed reach rounds given in October or something like that. Not a lot of baseball fans. If you don't have gay stats, fucking get it off ESPN, all right? That's my point. Do we have any members of the LGBT community here tonight? No? My man? Me? No, bro. Look at you, bro. You got a beanie on and a short sleeve. Are you hot or cold, bro? That's a gay move. That's surprising in Frederick, man. We got a fucking strong gay community. I'll tell you, I love the Frederick Pride Parades, man. They go hard. They really don't fuck around if you're gay in Frederick, man. But I will say, I do have a question, I guess, for the crowd. Something that always confuses me about the Pride Parades is just the way they choose to display Pride. You know, you go out and you just put every gay stereotype on display at one time. You know, there's always a bunch of rainbow dick-shaped lollipops getting twirled around. You know, dudes are always dressed like they're either trying to be Judas Priest or Chaperone. It's just such a funny way to display Pride to me is all. You know, it makes me wonder what it would be like if other groups did the same Pride parades. You know, like what would a white Pride parade be if it did the same thing? Actually, I think DC did one of those like 4 years ago. It was January 6th. Wasn't that a white Pride parade? Is that what that was? Yeah, whatever. You get groans, you get laughs, whatever, yeah. So there's one other thing that I hear a lot. I want to say I'm glad that you guys came out tonight because what I hear a lot from some people is that nothing is funny anymore. And that's not really what you want your friends to tell you when you're an aspiring stand-up comic, but I hear that a lot. Nothing's allowed to be funny anymore. It's because everything's politically correct, right? Everything's got to be politically correct, right? You agree? And I don't think that's true. And I'm going to prove it to you. If you want proof that not everything has to be politically correct these days, I want you to get in your car, and I want you to go 95 south and drive for about 6 hours. And you're going to hit a rod of billboards for this truck stop, amusement park, gas station, this fucking racist monstrosity called South of the Border, all right? Have you guys seen this fucking place? How is that allowed to exist right now? In 2024? Every billboard for 100 miles, man, it's just every fucking Mexican stereotype you can think of. They all have a little brown dude named Pedro. He's got the mustache and a donkey and like a bottle of tequila. He's always wearing a flannel, but it's like only buttoned at the neck, you know? How is that? It's fucking crazy, man. It's so many Mexican stereotypes. It's basically a Hispanic pride parade. All right, that's my time, y'all. Keep it going for your host. Thanks for coming out. Nick Lucian Comedy on Instagram.